concept of little brother is a common theme across rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of a matchup. And when the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Wolverines will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will start this game off. When the Spartans and Wolverines tangled last year, Michigan came out on top by a touchdown, 24-17. Neither team really had vintage seasons, but for the Wolverines, beating both of their rivals had to alleviate some of the disappointment.
It certainly did. And I think anytime they're playing a rivalry game, it really comes down to the mistakes and not turning the football over. That was the difference in the game last year. Sparty turned it over once. Michigan did not. Colson Loveland had a big game at tight end for the Wolverines. I think in this game, David, who takes care of the football the best? I think that determines who wins.
Yeah, and Michigan State had almost 100 yards more of offense, so they moved the football, but you're right. It's those critical mistakes. And Michigan, last year, very successful against their rivals. Can they continue that trend?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the boot, looking for his man. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted, and the first drive in for the pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Goes to the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Catch in the middle, it's McCulley. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, the Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies of it.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're talking about ranking trophies.
And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. And the Spartans will punt this one away. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Clyde. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hunt a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
To the air, it's Childs. Here's a heat. Took a shot as he threw.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Throwing right. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The official says no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking for room, it's Hayes.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled. So
now it's 2nd and long. Drop would. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morgan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield very late in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Michigan! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The give to the back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Shoots it to the left and wings it incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can...
There he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. How about, oh my goodness, he's still moving. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Runs for the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Mark. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Used the play fake, now to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. To the air, it's Childs. They'll run the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. So now on comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed.
Oh, what vision. He'll go out of bounds at the 41, and that's the kind of return you look for to spark your offense. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Catch in the middle. It's Klein. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. To the air on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, and recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. Just takes one play, David.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, show what's inside your chest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. This is a designed run.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to do.
Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pound their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? He's looking to throw. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up for the PAT.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. He'll cross that goal line. He'll take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Klein. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They're going back to the ground. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Morgan. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Childs. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So So here comes the Michigan offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the quarterback. Hey, a lot of quarterbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Spartan! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's money time. It's third and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced. Use the big throw, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Might as well give it to him again. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Buys a little extra time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there. And a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field. But as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space, green grass. Put your foot in the ground, use your athletic ability, and go get positive yards.
These men stepping up to help this defense on third down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Oh, he's got a chance.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.